The situation is one we're all familiar with, whether it's a neighborhood challenge somewhere on the asphalt or you're facing a defensive all-star in the World Championships in front of millions of people. You're on the perimeter, you still have your dribble, the defense has established their position, and you need to score one-on-one. Can the defender touch the ball in your shot pocket? If not, shoot. He knows you're a threat to drive, and he doesn't want to give up penetration. So he's playing off you to give himself time to react and cut off the drive. He's giving you the open shot, so take it. Remember, if he can't touch the ball, then he's not there at all. Quick draw. If the defender is too close for you to shoot, then drive. Don't shot fake. There's no need. Just drive. Now, this spacing is a judgment call that comes with experience. But let me give you a clear-cut read. If the defender dares to stick his hand in your shot pocket, then drive. Circle tight under his hand and rip to your hip, straight into your first step by him. But which way? Right or left? A common approach is to read his feet and attack the lead foot. What does that mean? If he leads with his left foot, then attack that foot by driving right. And if he leads with his right foot, then drive left. Why? Because if you drive toward his back foot, then he simply step slides with you. But if you attack the lead foot toward the direction of his heel, then your defender must swing step to recover. But the swing step is slower, giving you more time to get by him. And if you control the space by brushing his hip with your handshake, then it's even more difficult for the defender to swing step and cut you off. But let's take this read to another level, because I want your reaction to be as quick as your read. An even shorter read, without having to look down at his feet, is to read your defender's lead shoulder and attack his back. Picture it this way. There's an arrow sticking perpendicular out of your defender's back. It will point the way for you to drive. With his left foot or left shoulder leading, his back points to the right. With his right foot or right shoulder leading, his back points to the left. So what's the quickest read? Go away from your defender's face and attack the back. Okay, so if there's space to shoot, quick draw. And if his hand is in your shot pocket, drive. But what if your defender's found a middle distance that keeps you from being able to make a clear read? Your shot fake could draw him into driving range. Any movement by your defender to close the gap between you is a drive read. Go. Read his back, the lead hand, the lead foot, or whatever, but read and go. When you shot fake, your defender might not move closer, but he might race up, looking to block your shot. This is a drive read as well. When your defender is vertical, he must drop back down to an athletic stance before he can move. The time it takes for him to do this gives you the advantage you need to beat him. Raise him up and go. Let's summarize. If he can touch the ball in your shot pocket, drive. If he can't, quick draw. If you're not sure, draw him closer with a shot fake. But there's another possibility. What about the situations where your defender plays too far away for you to drive, refuses to be drawn closer with your shot fakes, and you don't want to take the shot that's being given to you? Now, why wouldn't you take the shot? Well, maybe you've caught the ball outside your shooting range, or you're having a bad shooting night. Perhaps your defender's in foul trouble, and you need to take him to the rack and draw the foul. Whatever the reason, you'll have to close the gap and attack the defender off the dribble. Attacking from the dribble is covered in Chapter 7. Before we leave the triple attack position, I have a reminder. Take what the defense gives you. Basketball is best played by instinct. It's not a game of chess where you can strategically plan out each move, so don't make up your mind about what you're going to do ahead of time. Defense can take away some things, but they can't take away everything. When the defense tries to take away one part of your game, they leave another part open. Read and react, accordingly and take advantage. Now, when it comes to spacing, there's one situation that remains to be covered: extreme defensive pressure. I'm talking about no space, body to body, in your face pressure defense. How to handle it is the subject of our next chapter.